Hi, I'm Brenda Sarai, and this is my guest, James Asquith. Another funny story that like you've never told anyone. That's like an exclusive
story that's exclusive. I don't know, like, I kind of go to places and always think in some ways that I'm some kind of, you know, rock star Superman and nothing can affect me until it does, and then it's a reality check. So I remember I never thought I got, like, altitude sickness at all. Most people kind of, like, you know, when they change altitude, get a bit of a headache, and I've seen some people get it really bad, get nosebleeds, like, aggressively. And driving from Chile into Bolivia, and it goes to, it's like over 15,000 feet is where we got to in like the Atacama and on the salt flats areas in Bolivia. But we drove from sea level to over 15,000 feet in one day, in less than a day.
Oh my God.
Which like everyone was like, do that in like 3 days maybe.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
Slowly go up, and I'm like, absolutely not, I don't have the time to waste. Let's go.
Gosh.
So I get up there and I was like, whew. Anyway, I was kind of coping, but then the thing that like really hit was, so in the daytime with the sun in the desert, it was probably like maybe 85 degrees, and at nighttime it got down to about 25 or less. Like, I don't know, I'm just like Celsius for me, so it's kind of like minus 15 Celsius, but super cold. Like everything freezing over. And so in these salt flats when you're like asleep, everything's salt. Like the one thing I couldn't actually ironically get out there for my foot, because the guy kind of saw us deteriorating as we were going along, and it was only like when we were kind of about to just like fall off a cliff that he starts like getting like out steaks and this little oven. He's like, I've got steaks for you, I've got eggs, I've got Coca-Cola, it's fine. And we're like, we could have done with this like way back there. And so like I'm preparing this meal and I'm like, oh, I could do with some salt. Look around, everything's white and salt. And he's like, I don't have salt.
Oh my God.
And you can't use the salt like used to, because it's, you obviously have to like kind of like, I don't know, the process that people do to make salt, but it's not like I can just like go and like dig some up, because it's kind of like muddy and dirty, and so yeah, that was anyway ironically the one thing. But everything's built out of salt there, so you stay in these little huts made of salt. And so like I go to bed this night after, you know, being kind of like a bit lightheaded, and I suddenly still think I'm really hot, and so that like I just got massively deluded with the altitude sickness, which didn't like make me, like, I was just out of my mind essentially. So I thought it was really hot, and it was actually really way below freezing temperature. And so I'm walking around outside in the salt flats with wearing nothing. I don't know what's going on. Literally, I had nothing on. I came out of my little salt hut. I don't know where I was going or what I was doing. And then because it got so cold, like the salt kind of turned almost into a lake, and so there was a condensation everywhere. And so I just slipped up and basically like hit my head face first. And like didn't get found until the next morning, when they just see some guy that's like butt-ass naked, face down in the salt.
What?
And so yeah, like I get woken up and I'm like, I have no idea what happened. I'm sorry about this, guys.
What?
I'm sorry about this being your view in the morning.
Oh my God.
But I don't know, sometimes I just think I can do this. I don't know what I was doing, but yeah, it's...
That's hilarious.
Yeah, moral of the story, sometimes listen to people's advice.
Yeah. And I'm sure they're in therapy now from PTSD.
Yikes.
Good job, James. Good job.